Hey guys, this is Travis coming to you from the EA factory, everythingattachments.com. After hours on a Friday. It's been another crazy week here at EA, just keeping us so busy, phone off the hook, getting some good responses from the YouTube videos, so thought I'd just keep the streak going. I think this is my fourth one in a row, Friday factory walk. So last week I started outside. It was a frigid 52 degrees, and hey, it's even colder today, so I'm gonna stay in here when I keep this camera a little steady with my shorts on. So first off, just I hadn't been out here and looked around today, so I'm gonna show it to you just like I see it. First thing we come to is this wicked land plane. This is EA Extreme right here. It's got our, I say wicked, but you can't just call something wicked unless it's wicked. Right here's what makes it wicked. The most aggressive, strongest, just premium ripper shanks you'll ever see on a box blade or land plane is right here, and it's going to be featuring all of our EA box blades, the extreme ones, and this extreme land plane with ripper shanks. So it's got the easy adjustment. All you do is lift that behind it, slide it up or down in seconds. Don't have to mess with busting your knuckles with some pins. This is really up in the game in the industry right here. 100% hard ox 450, so you don't have to mess around with those pressed on points. You can back up with this thing, don't have to worry about it. So we're changing the game up in the bar big time. So you see it's orange. We don't mind, by request. Paint colors may extend the lead time a little bit, which is not our most proud aspect as far as things go, but the demand has been incredible. So we can do black. I think black looks awesome. This 30 to 70 box blade with the ripper shanks like that, black with the EA there. Yeah, it's not just slapping a flag on there. It's there's a lot of pride goes into this stuff. So the same thing goes with the bucket. You kind of got to twist our arm a little bit when it comes to painting a bucket orange. I just think the wicked bucket looks a little meaner in black, especially when it wears some, but this guy really wanted orange. Check out that bolted on hard ox 450 wicked tooth bar there. Comes standard with a welded on hard ox smooth edge there. Just the ultimate in versatility for a bucket. 100% hard ox 450, the whole thing. 72-inch bucket, only weighs 225 pounds. Tested on our 141 horse Kubota tractor. So there's some more green for you deer folks. Almost 700 pounds. That'll be a extreme core plugger. It's the heaviest, most premium plugger in the industry. We'll just go down the line, see how these guys left it for us. Not much going on there, but see if you can make your hammer do that. Going through a big batch of wicked 55s I showed you last week, was just getting started. They've been shipping them out like crazy already this week. It's our 240 pound pride and joy right there, the legendary wicked 55. Not enough words for that thing. Demand, popularity is crazy for very good reason. So a lot of those on the tables here. Check out what else is going on. I know some guys will be glad to see this. This is the Wicked 55's big brother here. That's the lids for our 400-pound, 60-inch Wicked root rake grapple. So that's the best grapple for your larger compacts like Kubota L4701 MX up to an MX 6000, L6060. Sold one for an L4060 today. Just a amazing strength to weight ratio. Right there's the naked Wicked land planes. See them stacked up there. We'll go on down here. Ryan usually has some Wicked tooth bars on his table. Looks like he's joining in the Wicked 55 effort. Get these grapples rolled out. It's another Wicked land plane in process. It's a 72. It's been tacked up. Be ready for some solid continuous welds on Monday. It's another Wicked 55. Some parts, various parts going on there. Another Wicked 55. Land plane. Let's get some solid welds. Let's check it out right here. Some solid welds all the way around there. Holders all the way through the tube. Solid welded hitch. See, it's tabbed right there with the laser, so they can put them through production, like put them together like Legos weld. So it's good for production. These guys fabbing them up to be able to put them together like that, but it also adds some strength there too, so you're not just relying on the weld. So we try to just like you guys, we try to work smarter, not harder. Right here we have another one of those single lid for large. Man, they left us some lights on today, so we can really look and see what's going on. We're kind of in the dark last week and those welds were still shining, but wow, that's what I'm talking about. That's underneath. That's where the average person would never even look, especially if you're shopping online. I mean, why we do that? Strength. It's important to us to make sure you guys get the best. We don't just talk about it. We deliver it, over deliver it. Had a guy this morning call me up. He just got his Wicked tooth bar, the Wicked tooth bar. He said, man, I just want to tell you, you over delivered on this thing. He said, just don't happen like that very often these days. You usually order something, look at all this flashing lights. Chucky must have got the message last week. We hadn't had a Friday walk with all this action back here in this back corner. We got the Hard Ox here, Hard Ox 450. Looks like it's cutting some Wicked grapple tines. Check it out. The Bistronic laser, fiber laser. That's what we want to see. Some beams. What this is doing is cutting out some garden bedder parts. We're getting geared up for spring so we can ship out our garden bedders fast to the customer. So it's time to start planning. up your garden game. Oh, to the next one. Here, Mr. Cincinnati. Got the red light. Look at this. Cincinnati, not as fast, not near as fast and mean as the Bystronic, but she chugs along pretty good, makes a really nice cut. What we have here, Chucky said he had a show for us today. He wasn't playing around. Got the Mitsubishi. EA Charles. You're gonna fill these bins back up with parts, feed these welders, crank out the best attachments in the industry. That's what we're doing. So a lot of excitement in the Everything Attachments channel Facebook group today. You know, sometimes we post things kind of off the wall because I mean, we post a lot of attachments, pictures and stuff like that, but you know, it's just it's a place we can gather, have good conversation about all things attachments related. Today one of the big Kubota dealers made a comment about EA being overpriced hype. I kind of got a chuckle out of that, so I posted it in the group, and well, a lot of fun transpired after that. So if you're in our Everything Attachments channel group, go check it out, have some fun. I mean, it's a laid back environment. It's not your stick in the mud, just down to business. We got a tie and slacks on, and we let loose, have a good time. I mean, try to keep these guys and you guys entertained while you're waiting in line for your EA attachments. Got some more wickedness here. So if you're checking us out on YouTube, make sure you go to our Facebook group, Everything Attachments channel, Wicked Grapple group. I'll put the link down in the description below the video. You know, I'm not a YouTuber. It's only by chance that these videos started landing on YouTube, just because putting them on Facebook about 3 weeks ago just crashed my phone every time. So heck, it was 8 o'clock. I still hadn't got my Friday walk up. Guys were getting anxious, so it's very flattering that you guys enjoy this. If you do enjoy it, how about dropping a comment? Let me know what you'd like to see. I'd be glad to show you anything inside the factory here. We're the most transparent company. We don't mind showing you whatever you want to see. You know, all these naked attachments laying around. We're proud to show it off. Right here's our 6-way deluxe scrape blade, tilt angle offset, just pulling a pin. You know, scrape blades are good for loose material. You can swing it over and tilt it into a ditch if you want to clean out your side ditches on your driveway or something like that. Move snow, excellent for that. So that's the scrape blade. We make it for subcompacts. This is our compact version for, you know, tractors on up to in the 40 horsepower range. And then we have an Extreme, and then the Land Shark, which has some hydraulic options. Your box blade, it's a very versatile attachment, so it's very good for ballast. You know, it stays tucked in close. This is a heavy box blade right here, so Wicked. This is the 60 to 125 box blade. So a box blade is really good for grading, making new trails. You'll pull material with you, like gravel, dirt, if you want to gather it in the box and, you know, transfer it to somewhere else or spread it along a driveway or something. But as far as driveway maintenance goes, the land plane is it's the ultimate tool for driveway maintenance. If you're not familiar with these, go browse through our videos. Ted has made some great videos showing these things in action. Right here you're looking at our Extreme with no ripper shanks, so if you already have a box blade and don't want to fork out the extra dough for the ripper shanks, you know, we have options. So this thing will produce just people call it magical results. I mean, you'll look like a professional in no time. You get your aggressiveness dialed in by adjusting your top link, just drop it and roll. I mean, huge gravel roads, dirt paths, driveways. This thing right here, I mean, a monkey could sit in a seat and operate it and just be amazed by what it does. So we're on the last leg of the tour right here. Always something different to see right there. So a Wicked 72-inch brush cutter. It's quick hitch compatible. It's going to have the Wicked hard ox blade carrier, the only hard ox brush cutter blades in the industry, made in-house here, so they're going to stay sharp for such a long time. Right here, look at that, some more naked Wicked 55s. Surprised I can talk after this week. Yeah, it's been total craziness. So there's our compact landscape rake. Land Shark components. That's our heavy duty landscape rake and scrape blade. So the landscape rake, you know, it's a great tool for just general cleanup. We have a pine straw rake which ships ground to your house. That's one of the attachments that really doesn't get enough credit for versatility. It's better for cleaning in like your lawn, turf, stuff like that, and for pine needles, pine straw. But the name makes it sound like it's just a pine straw rake, but you can rake sticks. Guys have used it for dethatching, so over 100 reviews on our website for that pine straw rake. We got Ronnie over here messing in the paint booth. Have to get him rolling on out of here. It's about that time, so we'll wrap this up with you know, it wouldn't be a factory walk without some Wicked tooth bars. So maybe somebody's feeling lucky. We got a tooth bar order in. Those 104 numbers let me know there's a 102. That's got a little age on it for some reason. These 104 numbers let me know that these things are shipping quick. So a lot of times that may be why some 102s or with some 104s, a 102 will be a lot older order, but some of these bars are cut in batches. So sometimes it takes them a little longer. You know, a guy could get his in a week, and another one may take more than that. But on average, I'm gonna say the Wicked tooth bar should ship within 3 weeks, maybe even faster. So we were up to 5 to 6. Right here's our tail wheel forks, we could easily order those from a Indian, Chinese supplier. No, don't say that word. But we make these in-house. That's just something that we like to do if we can feasibly make it, which we go out of our way to make a lot of components that we could order in. But how about we need more U.S. manufacturing, so that's what we are set out to do. Just make it great. Give you guys a look at those numbers. So how about if you enjoyed the video, let me know about it. Let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know if you're an EA customer, if you're just browsing, maybe gonna be an EA customer one day. We'd like to hear from you. Drop a line in the comments, check out our Facebook, go to the website, everythingattachments.com. You can call us 866-581-5818 during business hours. We're in North Carolina. A real person will answer the phone during business hours. No answering machines putting you on in a queue or something. We'll take care of you. If you're our customer, your family, you're treated like it. Ted said in a comment about a week ago or so, he don't even know how long our warranty is, because truthfully it has no limits. I mean, 5 years down the road, if something fails, and I've seen it before, things are gonna fail, but with us they rarely do. So we just make it right. I mean, if it's something that's due to a defect, or a lot of times it could be due to abuse or whatever, we take care of you guys. We go the extra mile. We want to make sure everybody's satisfied. There's going to be those that can't be satisfied. There's a few bad apples in a barrel, but we are extremely fortunate to attract such awesome customers that appreciate us just like we appreciate them. So it's like I don't know, there's a good bond there. I feel like I know these guys. I have a lot more conversation with my customers on Facebook than I do my Facebook so-called friends from local here. So you guys mean a lot to me. So I'm gonna sign out. 22 minutes here on a Friday. I'm gonna head to the house. I'm really glad you joined us. We'll try to make a habit out of this. Glad Chucky got us some flashing lights and laser beams in the back. You guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.